Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share with a friend. It helps us out a ton. Thank you. This article today comes from Variety and it reads, Sebastian Stan says, if Marvel was gone, it'd leave a big hole. Tells off MCU haters. Don't just S on something without offering something better. Let's read into this article, guys. Sebastian Stan is tired of Marvel movie backlash. The actor who has played Bucky Barnes in the MCU since 2011's Captain America: The First Avenger once again lamented over Marvel being a punching bag in Hollywood, this time in an interview with GQ UK magazine. This is a quote. I've never been part of a company that put so much heart and thought into anything, Stan told the publication. If Marvel was gone, it'd be such a big hole to try and fill up. Don't just go out there and shit on something without offering something better, end quote. Marvel fans largely rejected the studio's 2023 offerings as critical duds like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and The Marvels flopped at the box office. The latter title became the studio's lowest grossing movie in history. Marvel has also been called out over the years by top film directors such as Martin Scorsese for drastically altering film exhibition and driving out smaller films from multiplexes. In an interview for a Variety cover story last month, Stan said that while some movie fans continue to criticize the quality of the MCU and the franchise's seismic effect on movie culture, he sees them as crucial to the entertainment industry as a whole. It's become really convenient to pick on Marvel films, Stan said, and that's fine. Everyone's got an opinion, but they're a big part of what contributes to this business and allows us to have smaller movies as well. This is an artery traveling through the system of this entire machinery that's Hollywood. It feeds in so many more ways than people acknowledge. Sometimes I get protective of it because the intention is really effing good. Stan added at the time, it's just effing hard to make a good movie over and over again. Marvel got back on track this year with the summer release of Deadpool and Wolverine, which grossed $1.3 billion worldwide to become the highest grossing R-rated release in history. The studio has no MCU releases set for the remainder of the year. Stan's Bucky Winter Soldier will be front and center in next year's Marvel tentpole Thunderbolts. And he hopes the character stays around long enough to meet Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom on the big screen. This is another quote. I hope I'm in a scene with him, Stan says. Is there any other guy that could pull that off? I don't know, probably not. After Tropic Thunder, is there anything that guy can't do? Thunderbolts opens in theaters May 2nd, 2025. So guys, what do you think about those comments from Mr. Sebastian Stan? On one point, he does have an excellent point. You know, these films keep people employed. Makes sense. People got to eat. People got to feed their families. And for the most part of the last 15 to 20 years, these films have made a boatload of money. As of recently, these films have been failing, I'd say since after Endgame. That was kind of the climax of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They have been failing and flailing, if that makes sense to you guys. As far as the criticism goes, we don't really participate in criticism like that. We do critique things that we're into. We review things pretty fairly. We like to keep it objective. Obviously, if it's your opinion, it is subjective, but we don't get on the hate train if something is good. I've noticed some pages on YouTube, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of channels on YouTube that just destroy Marvel films and Marvel shows left and right. And so, you know, if they watch the show and they feel that it's not quality, they have the right to do that. But from my perspective, if I'm not interested in the story or the agenda that they're pushing, I'm just not going to watch the show. No sense in me watching it just to not like it and bash on it later. But people need views and they need clicks. With that being said, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you agree with Sebastian Stan's take on the MCU? Do you agree that he's defending these films the way he is defending it? Do you think he shouldn't be calling out the fans? By the way, the fans are the ones that do go out and watch the films and they pay his salary. So could backfire on this guy. He's in the Thunderbolts. He could be front running some negative press that the Thunderbolts is going to get. The film may be okay. Overall, it's probably not going to do that well in theaters because I don't think people are that invested in these characters. We are interested in seeing what happens with the Fantastic Four and how that leads into Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War. Obviously, those films are a couple years out, but it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with Fantastic Four. You got the Thunderbolts coming out and you got Captain America. I think both those films are not going to do well at the box office, but we will just have to see. With that being said, like I said, guys, comment down below what you thought about this article. Let me know, are you going to be watching Thunderbolts in theater? Are you going to be watching Captain America: Brave New World? Definitely want to know what you guys think about the future of the MCU. With that being said, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and share with a friend. It's Neff signing off.